All right, so here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis Razor Blaydes. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blaydes thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blaydes has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blaydes that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes. Certainly you know about the takedown game, and how soon will he go to it tonight? Because as the striking continues to catch up to the wrestling, that figures to present Blaydes with a lot of different options that he can employ on fight.
Let him go. Time to let go his hands go.
That shot blocked by Curtis Blaydes. Straight right hand counter. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch, and again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you gotta think the wrestler is gonna pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close, so he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Nice. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Blaydes gets lit up by that straight punch.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Just over 3 minutes here to go, round one. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on. Blaydes gets the double leg takedown.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nicely done. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Getting them out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, and get up.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Postures up again and delivers. Oh, big shots here.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. That's a great kick landed there.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice block.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Lee. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Great job fighting behind the lip.
Under a minute to go. Back kick there. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
30 seconds left.
Big punch lands through the middle. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Round two next.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautifully. Your wrestling's too good for him. He can't stop you. You're going to go out there and keep doing it.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, second round underway. All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Big knee to the body.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Oh, back and forth we go. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand. Big combination.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh! Big shot on the feet. Back to the feet now.
Oh, good knee.
Both sides here.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh my goodness.
Big right hand there. Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. And they separate. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former 2-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Blaydes. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Great work here from the bottom fighter. Blaydes getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
He passes to half guard.
Lee's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Lee gets stung by that leg kick. Final seconds.
In a ton of trouble right now. Hit right here.
There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, beautiful hook by Lee. Lands a nice jab there. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that move.
Blaydes, his forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let it go.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh. Nice combination of kicks there by Lee. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Blaydes is in half guard now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guards.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Blaydes going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Another ground and pound strike lands. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Lee's pass is denied. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Blaydes.
Just gotta be careful here.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Blaydes making these ground strikes count. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Lee's eye is closing up.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Working on Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just has to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that round is in the books. Blaydes is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round to win.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Man, has his chin been tested early. Lee's kick to the body is blocked. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Blaydes is taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Blaydes gets the double leg takedown.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Oh man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is gonna have a profound impact on him moving forward. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
He's got to be careful here.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Lee. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Under 2 minutes now to go. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Good work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body, starting to really bruise now. Blaydes is back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is again. targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Work those hips. Let's go.
Under a minute to go in round 4. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blaydes. Lee's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Blaydes is right back to the full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refill.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Here's the kick blocked by Curtis Blaydes. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet.
Well, he's got his back now. Lee's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Blaydes is back in full mount. And very effective with the ground and pound.
This is a terrible position.
Well,
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. A series of punches from the top here by Blaydes. Big strikes continue to land.
Fight back. Fight back.
Big shots landed by him now.
Oh. Head up, hips in.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Fight back.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Curtis Blaydes.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, Jay.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Blaydes has got his back yet again. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Blaydes. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Curtis Blaydes.
Changing the position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Blaydes. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
I'll stop this. You gotta fight back.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Blaydes is right back to the full mount here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, big shots raining down. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Well-placed shot right to the swelling. Great job recognizing where he's hurt and going back to it. It looks like the official may need a call in the ringside position. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Final seconds of the fight. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Lee's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Takes his back now. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Curtis Razor Blaydes, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for Blaydes here tonight. We saw some of the evolution.